What's going on, YouTube community? It is your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, in this video, I'm just going to do a quick wrap of an amazing Western Conference game, Game 2, against the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. It's so much that happened in this game. It's just ridiculous. It was a very exciting game from start to finish. Golden State, they came out and played a little bit better than they did in the first game, at least starting off, but they still managed to have a lot of turnovers in this game. And in order for them to move on, still even up with a 2-0 lead, they have to calm down with the turnovers. I think they had over 24 turnovers, and the Rockets, I think they scored 17 points off of those turnovers. It was a lot of sloppy ball for the most part, once again, the first half for the Warriors. But, they managed to. Stephen Curry, this dude was on fire. This dude was on fire. I believe in the first quarter he had 15 points, 4 threes. He was just knocking down threes. The Rockets was playing bad defense, leaving them open, leaving a bunch of shooters open. And like I said before, if you leave this Golden State Warriors teams open, you're going to pay. You're going to pay big time for it. Because even if Klay Thompson is not hitting, you have other guys that can hit also. And the Golden State Warriors, at one point, they went up by 17 points. Now, when I was talking to people in the Facebook groups and texting my friends, I told everybody, you know what? This is a nice lead, 17 points, but I wouldn't panic because it's the second quarter. I can see if these teams get these big leads in the fourth quarter, things like that, then you kind of can probably figure out that the game is probably over. But when it's 17, when you have 17 points and it's the second quarter and you still have other quarters to play, I wouldn't get too happy unless you're the type of team who can continue to keep pounding, attacking. And, the Golden State Warriors, when they got up 17 points, it's like the Houston Rockets, they just didn't give up. They knocked down shots. James Harden, he started cooking again, making a lot of shots. It's just they crept back in there. Next thing you know, just like in the first game with Houston, next thing you know, it's a tie game. Well, at least in the first game, Golden State was up, I think, about 2 points. But in this game, it was a tie game headed to the locker room. And so I wasn't amazed like a lot of people was, because when you have a team with a great offensive weapon in James Harden who can score, and then you have other guys who can knock down perimeter shots, it can happen. It can happen. But yeah, this game was pretty good, man. It was a nice pace. Both teams made runs, and it all came down to who was going to make the last run or who can withstand each other's runs, and that's pretty much what it came down to, especially towards the end of the game. It was a nail-biter. It was a close one. James Harden, he played big, had another great performance. Now, I'm not going to say he outperformed Stephen Curry, because, see, when you're in these Facebook groups, it's a lot of people that say a lot of dumb shit. It's a lot of dick eating. Of course, they're going to go for their team, but then with them going for their team, they're also going to try to shit on the other person's team. It was people in there saying Steph Curry is overrated. The Golden State Warriors are overrated. Can somebody out here please tell me how the fuck is the Golden State's overrated? And each year they have got better. They got the best record. Overall, if you really look at it, they have kind of like the better team. They have the MVP. So how are they overrated? How is Stephen Curry overrated? He's a playmaker. He's a scorer. He even can play defense. So how's he overrated? That's the same when people say James Harden is overrated. Look, every superstar, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to have bad shooting games. They're going to have great shooting games. Nobody is fucking perfect. So to say that somebody is overrated, that's just fucking stupid to me. But in this case, he didn't outperform fucking Stephen Curry, because Stephen Curry, when you think about it, towards the end of the game, he made the right plays that mattered the most. He made the shots that mattered the most. Same way with James Harden. He kept his team in it by his scoring ability. You understand me? So he didn't outperform just because he had nine rebounds, I think 10 assists. Hold on, let me check. He had let's see, he had 10 rebounds and 9 assists. That means that somebody that player outperformed Stephen Curry, and Stephen Curry had 33 fucking points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. I can see if Stephen Curry played terrible and bad and the team lost, okay, that'd be different. But his team won. Now, let's talk about this last play that happened at the end of the game, because I can talk about more, but I'm going to try to make this short. Now, that last possession that happened at the end of the game, James Harden, I think Andre Iguodala missed the ball. James Harden got the rebound. Now, in my eyes, this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought the coach was going to call a timeout just so they can, come up with a play. They had like 7 point something seconds left. I think, or 8 point something seconds left to come up with a play and then have a set, have a better play. Well, he let the team play. James Harden goes down the court. He, for some reason, I don't know why, he passes it to Dwight Howard. And then Dwight Howard pretty much passes it back to him because Dwight Howard probably looking like, what the fuck you giving me the ball before? I'm not about to shoot a three. That's like, really? So James Harden then stands there, dribble, dribble, dribble. And by that time, Stephen Curry and the Splash Brothers, they played good defense on him. They made him lose the ball, and that was the end of the game. Now, I said this in the group. Okay, this is one of them reasons why I say sometimes players, they make mistakes. They're human. If it was me, if I had that much time left on the clock and I saw how the defense was, because it was Steph Curry guarding him, Klay Thomas was kind of away from Stephen Curry, and it really wasn't nobody at the basket, I would have charged to the rim and either possibly got a foul and went to the line to shot some free throws. That's what I would have did, because I think if he would have just attacked the basket, Curry probably would have ended up fouling him. Just because we all know what James Harden do when he go to the foul, when he go into the rim, he throw his little head back, do all that little gay shit, that little bullshit. We know what he do. But he didn't do that. Or he could have came down, dribble, step back, because he had him to where he could have did the step back and shot. He could have did that. Or what he could have done, which I noticed when I watched the replay, we all know James Harden liked to go to his left. He tried to go to his left. That didn't work. But instead of him trying to go to the right, he refused to. That was before I think Klay Thompson came over. I don't know why. It's like, I know he's familiar going to the left, but this is a situation where you have to go to the right. But there's three things he could have done. He could have said, fuck it, try to go to the right and see what happened. Or he could have charged and, blue pass, went to the basket. Or he could have pulled up a jump shot or a step back. So he could have did all of those things, but he messed up at the end of the line. He messed up, but at the end, it was still a great game, Now, I know this for a fact. Both teams, a lot of people say, oh, the refs cheated. I swear to God on everything. Every time these fans or these so-called bandwagon fans, whatever, when they team lose, they try to find all the excuses in the world. But when they team win, it's, oh, fuck the other team. We better than them. We boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, dog, for this case, they saying the refs cheated for the Golden State Warriors. Houston Rockets, 13-19, 68%. Golden State Warriors, 9-13, 69%. So where's the cheating coming from? I'm confused. What, just because James Harden go to the line 15 or 20 times? And I guarantee you guys, watch this, game 3. Bet money James Harden go to the line probably 15 times in both games. Bet money, because you best believe those whistles are going to be blowing for him, especially with this team down 2-0. But with that said, the other guys, they have to step up more. Like I said before, Josh Smith, he has to step up more. 5-17 is not going to cut. It was moments where he was trying to take over the game, and it's like, what the hell? James Harden just had to calm that down. Trevor Ariza, he didn't have a great game. That's, Dwight Howard, he played good, 19 points, 17 rebounds, but I still feel he had to give you more. Jason Terry, he didn't do nothing. James Harden, 13-21, 38 points. But I do honestly feel like Klay Thompson is playing great defense on him. It's just sometimes better offense beat better defense at the end of the day. There's nothing you can really do about it. But I don't know if James Harden going to continue to play at a high level, because this has been shown throughout this postseason. He done had a lot of bad games. Didn't really get no production help from the bench. Terrence Jones played well. But, yeah, man, the Houston Rockets messed up by not really capitalizing off of all those turnovers. But the game was still close. And like I told people, too, in the groups, you can't – it's hard when you have an offensive power team in the Warriors, and can be vice versa for the Rockets. You're not going – it's going to be a back-and-forth game, because both teams, they can score. They can shoot the 3-ball, But Harrison Barnes stepped up. Well, he didn't step up, but he needs to step up more. Draymond Green, he does what he does. Andrew Bogut, 14 points, 8 rebounds. He played great. Stephen Curry, we saw what he did. And Klay Thompson, my man, is 1 from 7 from the 3-point line. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because he's guarding what's his name a lot, but he has to get it going. Using a lot of energy on Harden. He has to get it going. They need to switch and put Draymond Green on Harden. I love to see how that will play out. The bench, they helped out, played good. But overall, man, this game was great. I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen in Game 3. And I know this video is long, and I hope you guys still watch it. But I want to give a shout out to, I think his name is Karan Lavelle, friend of mine's on Kick. Cool dude, always kicking me. So, you know, you guys, man, y'all feel free to talk to me at any time. But anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. Check out the previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm out. Deuces.